Hey there, guys, gals, fans, and pals. Your buddy John Megacycle here. Another episode of Shapes I/O coming at you. Oh, or as I've kind of accidentally called it a few times now, circles and or shapes and colors, colors and shapes. Okay, let's get back to the latest of what the heck we were working on. Right, we have our purple squares ready for production. I now need white circles. And I think we've identified a circle nest somewhere. Yep, right there. Perfect. Red, green, and blue is required for the white. So, yeah, I think what we'll do is we'll color up white right here. Red, blue, green. Right about here. Build that all up. Feed it up through circle. And then combine everything ultimately here. Just to kind of mentally map it out using these waypoints. Oh, excuse me. That sneeze was creeping up on me for like 20 minutes now, and it's like, I'm gonna get you. And I'm like, no, you're not. It's like, I'm gonna get you. I'm like, no, you're not. It's like, I'm gonna get you. And I'm like, no, you're not. And then it finally got me. Oh my, okay. Now, we've already done a lot of this combining kind of stuff to get to white before. I'm wondering if there's a really nifty way we can kind of just get this done. Let's see. Let's go back to the hub. Now that we have the copy-paste capabilities, let's just take a gander. Yeah, this one's a bit too messy for my taste. It's the same formulaic combination. I'm feeding everything into the system in sets of two green, two purple, two green, two purple. Same thing here, two red, two blue, two red, two blue, you get the idea. So there's nothing really a ton there, I think, that's modular enough to say I want to copy it. Yeah, I really don't think there's anything that's going to be like, oh, I'll just take the last thing we did and kapur, and then we're done. That doesn't really seem to be worthwhile to me at all. So let's just get started right into it. I just need to agree on a green, a blue, and a red where I can get started with this whole thing. Blue, red, and green right here. Maybe? Or I could go like this or something. I don't know. It seems like quite a bit of room. Should be fine. Yeah, let's just get started. Thinking about it isn't going to get us done any faster. Okay, and how many... I have how many of these? 12? 2, 4, 6, 8... 16. Okay. So I have 16. Where did it just go? There we are. Okay. I almost lost my everything already. These are going to be fast enough to fill out some serious room. There's 8. Nope, I miscounted. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, yep, I had one too many. Great, so this gives me 16. I'll need the same kind of setup over here. Did I do the right... Okay, yes I did. Excellent. Okay. Actually, what the heck? I like that better, actually. So we're going to remove... Splitters right in the front always kind of makes me a little cheery, I think. Copy. There we go. Beautiful. Okay, I got my green, I got my red. Let's go ahead and combine this up. I need 16 of these bad boys. That seems like 16. I should not be so sloppy about it, to be honest. I need plenty of room, so right about here. That's 13. I have plenty of blue here. I have plenty of blue everywhere, so I'm not really worried about the color. So let's just go ahead and get this all set up. Oh, almost. I almost had it. There we go. Plenty of room to pull this all the way in. Green should have no problem weaving in. So yeah, shouldn't be a deal at all. Just a lot of change, a lot of construction, a lot of stuff is going to go on in a very, very short amount of time. That's one of the things that really allured me to this game. Allure maybe isn't the right word. Probably lure isn't either. But that's one of the things that really interested me, there you go, about this game. Is exactly how much you can change in a very, very short amount of time. How much you can literally rearrange everything. Since nothing has a cost, you're not waiting on anything, you know? Just boom, 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 get it done. I don't think I'll have enough room. That's okay. Here's what we're gonna do. Problem solved. Right? No big deal. A little bit of shifting here. For a system to survive, it has to be adaptable. It's kind of a golden rule of any system, right? If a system is intolerant, it's not going to go anywhere. If that's any system, really. More specifically, I'm using computer systems as a reference, but that's really any system. You have to be open to change, be able to be diverse, adaptable, all that stuff in order for a system to survive. Okay, just a moment. There we are. Had another sneeze coming on. Cool, so we have tons of room for red, and now we're gonna have tons of room for green to filter in. So, yeah, just a whole mess of weaving right now. Actually, you know what would make this a little easier for me, I think? Oh my gosh, so much red. Okay, that does it. Perfect. Boom, ba-doom, doom, ba-doo-doo-doo-doom, ba-doo-doo-doo-doom. Okay, so that was an easy, quick 4 hookup. No problem there. Next, so now we've got a couple things we can do. What I'm gonna do is the next two are like this, and then this looks like this. So, 2 of the greens are gonna have to be inconvenienced and have to go underneath these stiles so we don't mesh with the other belt system. Oh, it actually stops right there. Cool. Looks like that. So now this was my only kind of gotcha last time, is how do I compensate for this? Ba-dum-bum. Well, this has to go like this, right? Oh, easily. I know how to compensate for this. Something like this will work quite easily. Yeah? Does that do it? Ah, brilliant. Okay, cool. Easy stuff. I'm really looking forward to the next belt upgrade. Maybe the next painter upgrade. Some of that stuff is really going to explode the way we do all of our work. Let's just build some of these up a little bit here. I'd really love to see a metric if it was placed items per hour or per minute or something, just to see, so I could get a real good feel of the delta of how much stuff I'm drastically changing here. You're the obvious answer. You go like that. Oh, come on now. Silly belts. Come on. You silly billies. Ah, damn. You're all being just the silly. Okay. So something like this. Okay, I think that's that. Okay, so we're in the exact same boat as we were before with this junction right here. So I'm just gonna do that. And let's just use our last point as a reference. It was right here. We just cut this back slightly by doing something like this. Oh. Excuse me, I sneezed again. Oh my word. This cold is getting worse as I'm playing this game. Oh, I'm kidding. Everything's good. Okay. This should give us our yellow. Yeah, okay. Whew. Okay. I know how to make yellow. Awesome. Now, I need literally the exact same array for blue to chime in. So how much space did I really need to get this all done? Is it really just 16? That is enough room. I wish it would tell me how many squares I have selected. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it is just 16. So 16 is the correct amount of range I require to get this put in. Is there a flip option? Rotate. Place multiple. See, I need this exact same orientation, but coming from the north. Okay. Give me just a second. I need to blow my nose like crazy. Alright, I'm back. Thank you for that. Feel much better. Okay, so I guess I'm just a little lazy. This costs 80, huh? We need to be 16 at least apart to thread blue in here, so... That's 16 right there. I'm gonna go 20. I think 20 makes the most sense. So... Oh, No, I keep hitting C without selecting anything. 100, huh? It's not really worth it, but whatever. Oh, actually, this isn't what I want. I don't think. See, the whole reason why this works is because we're butting up the colors together. So I think what I need to do is something like this. Yeah, I think this is a little more safe. Excuse me. So even with the copy-pasting potential, I almost feel it's easier to just do it myself. Okay. Okay. That's fairly sane. I like that. So now I need to get a bunch of blue up in here. So, I kind of want to pull from here so I have plenty of room, but I think I can do it just with this right here. Are all these extractors using chains? I really don't like that it's defaulting to regular because I'm not going to be noticing it, and it's just going to be like, oh, crap. Let's see here. I want 8. Okay. I don't know how well I'll be able to split all this, but I'm willing to try. Yes, this is our stop. Just thinking about this situation a little bit here. I think we'll be fine. It'll take a little finagling, but I think we'll be okay. For the ultimate luxury, I should probably be giving myself 3 squares of buffer instead of 2, now that I'm kind of thinking about it. Not critical, but I think that might be a game changer. I've always been hard and fast about the 2 rule. Always give me 2 spaces of work, so I have plenty of room to do things. And that's been very effective. It's been far better than 1 square. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to thunk this here. Actually, what I should do... Let's really talk about space maximization. This is what I really intend to do anyway. So this saves me running a whole nother pipe, right? This is actually... I don't know why I wasn't doing this before. I know it's something that we discussed before, but this is effectively all I'm doing. What I am doing by adding all these extra lines is trying to maximize for expansion later and less work I've got to do about it. And maybe the second thing is also idle capacity storage. Items being stored on the belts are still storage, right? It's still something being held somewhere for me to use later. It's not like I'm relying on that, but that's kind of what's happening. Yeah, I like this a lot better. Okay, we should have gobs and gobs and gobs of white. Excellent. And clear out the rest of the yellow here. Cool. Okay, now I need circles, and I need 16 paint stations. Circles are where? Okay. And the ultimate comes all the way up there? Cool. Yeah, I'm kind of confident we'll be able to get this done this episode. That would be amazing. Alright, we have our painter. The shapes are gonna come from the north. Nope. Yep. Think like this. Do I have any circles in the south? Logistically, I'd like that better. Because I don't want to bring stuff from the north to the south and then back to the north. It kind of seems like a waste of time. Because effectively, well, I'll bring the circles down and then we'll go up. How about that? Maybe that's better. Let's see here. Rotate, change, knock all that crap out. Yep, I want a little bit of space. Let's go something like this. Oh, this is going to be really, really nice because I have plenty of room. Something like that, I think? Yeah, okay. So the circles will come down and will go up. I think, I don't like it, but that'll do. Okay. Nope, wrong one. I don't know what's causing it to reset, but whatever. Alright. Let's get these painters all lined up, and then we'll go from there. I have, what, 6? 7, 8. So now we kind of rinse and repeat right about here. But I need to offset it by at least 1. That way I don't have conflicting belt problems. I think that looks good. Offset by 1, everything lines up. Cool. Okay. Match up all the stuff. I'm just using some belts here, just as a guide. We'll come back with underneath these a bit later to do some cleanup. Now there's that offset. That's the offset. I think we'll be okay. We'll have to do some testing. But let's wire in the paint first and see if we have any problems. Okay, see, this might be an issue. But we could always offset it the other way, so that's not really that big of a deal. Anyway, let's get the circles moving first, I think. Nope. Doggone it. I always keep hitting M for the map. That does me 0 good. A little more. Okay. Again, massive amount of changes coming. The heck? Oh, yes, of course. Since I only have 2 rows. Boop, go away. So, space. Actually, I need to do some finagling here. This doesn't actually look right at all. But these belts are fine. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Something like this is what I needed. I need 12. So let's spread this out a bit more, yeah? That's 12. I actually need 16, don't I? Yeah, I need even more than this. Oh, that's fine. I think that's 16. Yep, that's 16, alright. Okay, so easy fix here. It's turned out a little sloppier than I'd hoped, but that's okay. Probably don't need any of that. I think that'll excuse me, that'll even it out. Cool. No problem. So we're just gonna trim this back a bunch. And I've got a little bit of rework to do. Not a big deal. This looks like this. This will just make it easier down the line. Don't mind me, just another massive circle project. Another situation right here is where I'm afraid to zoom all the way out and see. Oh my gosh. That's insane. We're gonna have so many of these things, we're not gonna need them anymore. Like, we're gonna overproduce like crazy. Let me just make sure we're all in the clear. We're not. Snap. I'm one square off. Okay, I know how to fix this. Very simply. We just offset this by a singular square, right? Does that do it for us? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Yep, perfect. Little messy looking, but that's okay. This is a how does it go? This is my factory. There are many like it, but this one is mine. Kind of like that. Yes, it's a mess. Yes, I know. Don't put your feet on the coffee table. Yes, don't kick my cat. Yes, I understand. Yeah, I know my factory's already a mess. Please don't make it more of a mess. Like, it's... I feel like I'm having this kind of a conversation. If I want to have heads of state over for my, you know, for tea or something at my house, it's like... No, yes, I know my factory's a mess. Yeah, well, it does produce what you need. I know. It's crap. Please don't make it more crap. Okay. The circles took a little bit of time to get to where I wanted them, but that's okay. That's okay. Alright, we're going to start with the most complicated first. But first, let's do some cleanup here. This will take care of these bottom two lines without issue. See, that's a problem, and we'll adjust that later. Not a huge deal. Cut. White circles? Awesome. Okay. Just peel that up there a bunch so I know not to mess with that. Now the fun part. Now for this third guy. The formulaic computations usually work out pretty darn well until you start going for the third, fourth, fifth, sixth iteration. That's where things start to get real squiffy-like. Now I've been really working with straight lines this entire time. I would prefer if we could straight path cut it all the way over to the end. But I don't really think that's going to be a possibility, even though that is my desire. So what if we trim this up a bit? Does this work? Okay, no problem. We just have to do a little bit of finagling to get this to work. Nothing is ruined, everything is fine. So we'll do something like this, and then this extends this range out for as far as we need. And now for this guy, we're actually going to go against the status quo. Right there. My changes are so radical, you're going to think I set the status whoa. Get it? Because you'll be saying whoa without... Okay. Alright, alright. Okay, that was clean. That worked out well. I'm happy with those changes. And that gives us plenty of room to do whatever else we need. So, let's just keep moving up. Keep painting. Keep at it. Oh, let's see. I think there will be fine. Yeah. Well, yeah, this is fine. How do I want to do this now? Maybe same way we did the other one, huh? That has to go up one more. The other ones were kind of optional, but this one has to be there. So 1, 2. Nope, that's unnecessary. Yeah, what would that do? Yeah, that's what I thought. I know, you're trying to be a good tooltip, but you're not helping. Okay, so let's run this. Excellent. I could actually do the exact same thing we've been doing before. Yeah, that works. I'm not honestly sure why this design has gotten a little away from me, but it kinda has. And this is simple, just like this. No frills, no nothing about it. And now we restart all the way to the left. I think really this double nesting, I like it for compactness, having 2 or 3 rows. They look like a keyboard, like a musical instrument keyboard, like a piano maybe. But I think it adds a little too much complexity. If we're to see a different setup that we've had before, when it comes to painters, like, is this a painter setup? Yeah. Singular row makes it a lot easier for us. What's another good example? Yeah, this has been, it's very clean. It's only a singular layer of stuff. But with this thing, this is where this has become a little more chaotic because I'm really trying to emphasize compression. Very much here. I think we save a ton of space doing it this way. This does, however, make it a lot less modular, maybe? Maybe it makes it a lot more difficult for us to unwind and be like, what in the heck happened here? Because now I don't have 2 spaces of room anymore. So I think the next time we do it, we will add an extra... We should add a 3rd row of space. I think that's the logical way to handle this problem. This does look really sexy, though. I mean, I love how it's all very compact. It's very formulaic. I like the way this looks. Even if it maybe isn't as efficient as it could possibly be, I like the way it looks. I really do. Okay, let's get the next guy run over. That goes there. That goes there. Yeah, just as many underneath these as I want. It drives me nuts why that does that. I know why it's doing that, but it drives me nuts that it does that. It changes... So what it's doing is it's trying to optimize... Here, let me demonstrate. It's trying to optimize your pathing. So if I want an underneathy from here to here... Hold on. To here. It's not long enough, right? So I might have to break this up into separate underneathy chunks. Let's say like this and like this. Everything's cool, right? Well, what if I build a double gap like that, but I could do it with one? So let's say I do something like this, and then I do another one like this. When I click the button, it'll delete the middle ones, and it'll say, hey, you could have just done that with one piece, man. You didn't need 2 sets. Just like that. Now, I get why it's doing that. It's trying to be efficient for me. But in my brain kind of snaps, and I'm like, I didn't ask you to do that. Why are you changing more things? I didn't ask for that to happen. You know, you kind of have a minor meltdown over it. And whatever. So that's at least how my brain operates. It's like, I didn't ask you to change all that. Why did you change all that? Please don't change all that. Thank you, good night. Like that kind of a conversation. It's good. It's a space-saving mechanism. It's not a bad thing at all, but... It's like, I don't know, like you go to a restaurant, you order something, it's like, can I just have a hamburger? Like nothing fancy. I would just really like a hamburger, and they bring you out a steak. Maybe some people would be like, dude, steak, amazing. That's great. Thank you so much. A steak. And I'd be like, can I just have, I just wanted a hamburger. Like, I don't need anything fancy. I'm not a fancy boy. Just a cheese. If you got cheese, maybe that'd be awesome, but just simple. You know, it's nice when you get extra than what you asked for, but the thing is like, man, I really have my heart set on a burger. Now I sound like a whiny baby. Oh, whiny baby. Maybe. I don't know. It's nice because it works, but it's a little disorienting because it's not, you know, it wasn't part of the game plan in my head. That's what I get for being an introvert weirdo. When stuff doesn't go according to plan, I get the freaked out. Okay, looks like I already had a bunch of these already set up from when I was doing my testing. Okay. Okay, I think we're just missing this guy right here. 2, 4, 6, 8. Oh, no, we're missing 1 or 2 more. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Wow. Just freaking wow. Look at all the wow. Alright, yep, that's you. Come on up. Don't worry, they're not gonna bite. They're just gonna turn into something completely unrecognizable to yourself. Wow, that sounded really dark. I didn't mean that. I didn't mean that at all. That sounded incredibly dark. Okay. So, white spheroids? Yes, awesome. Actually, I can't argue that they're spheroids. They could just be flat circles, but I like the word spheroid. So we've accomplished a lot just in this episode. I don't need that. I don't need white. So the stacker is going to be up here. And once this is stacked, so we got our purple squares, we got our white circles. This is going to smash bang together and get thrown back to HQ. Oh my gosh. I forgot what we even get after this promotion. I can't even remember what the heck we get. Anyway, enough with the chitty chat. Let's go ahead and get some stackers going on. I guess let's just go ape on this space, huh? I mean, there's really no reason for me to preserve anything. Watch, I'm using language like that, and then I'm gonna come to be like, dang it, we used all the space over that one shape that there I needed, doggone it. Kind of a thing. Keep going. This seems like where I want it to be. Did I miss a spot? I totally did. Okay. I could peel this back a bunch. Right about there. I'm just trying to cut across the line here, so I'm gonna need... actually, let's do this a little more scientifically. This is the first point of entry for this block. Cut that down by a bunch. Okay. So, the purple squares need to be on the left. Now, we don't have the capacity of adding a bunch of spacing because a certain block has to be in a certain orientation. Let's verify. That looks legit to me, brother. Okay, let's get this kind of cleaned up. I'm so anxious just to get these things fed into our hub that I'm just not bothering trying to finish it. I just want to get this stuff home. So where is our hub in relation to this? Left. Left up? Just left? Oh my god. Okay. We are going to be definitely riding this bus on the way home. Gosh, a mini-map. My soul for a mini-map, seriously. Okay, did I miss? Okay, I missed it completely. Okay, is this where we are? Okay, I'm just going to go all the way straight left, and we're going to see if we hit home. We do. Actually, it is incredibly left from here. Excellent. Let's just do that. I was going to go up and around and a bunch of other BS that wasn't necessary. Whee! I'm still holding the buttons down. Is the screen responding? I'm just... Wow, that brings us incredibly close to home. Haha, okay. Cool. I'm not gonna hover all the way back. Latest. No, stacker. Cool. As beans. Okay, cool. So now that we have all of this, actually, does this keep up? Does this even... What I want to know... Well... You know what? Let's just maintain our 16 by 16 theorem whatever thing. That's totally fine. I was going to reduce it down to 8, but the thing is, with all the upgrades we're going to be getting, I'd have to expand anyhow, so it literally doesn't matter. Okay, come on, you. I'm just going to be holding shift down for the next 20 minutes, it feels like. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to pop that, and then do this. Yeah, easy. Easy. I love it. Get that going on. Okay. Kind of the same philosophy here. So this is where it's going to get a little sticky. Around the 5th or 6th iteration, that's usually where some of the machines are going to need some tender loving care and a little bit of fixing. Infinifactory was a series I loved to do, but I just couldn't finish it. I just hit such a mental roadblock with it. I just couldn't find it in my heart to finish it. It's a really good game. I recommend it. Absolutely. Infinifactory. Really good stuff. It just, I don't know what happened to me personally. I couldn't find it in my heart to finish it. I don't know why to this day. It's a solid game for sure, but that just sometimes happens. But anyway, the point I was trying to get to, I didn't mean to get depressive there. The point I was trying to get to is, with Infinifactory, you build, like, you kind of program a factory. You kind of say, this does this, does this, does this, does this, and it has to do that process successfully X amount of times. That might not sound too bad, but what you'll find when you do it, at least I did, is like my first 3 or 4 iterations worked no problem. But there's always like some sort of an offset I didn't take into consideration, and it just backslid the whole way, and the 5th and the 6th and the 7th iteration just did not work at all. I did do a bunch of rework. I had to rethink my strategy, and that's kind of the thing. So same thing here. Like the first 2, 3 are fine. Now we're getting into a little more particulars, and we've got to just do a little bit of hand-holding. Not a bad thing. Not a bad thing at all. But just something to note. The solutions aren't always going to be, oh yeah, I'll just copy-paste this 37-tier load balancer here, and we're done. At least for me, sometimes it just takes a little more work. Which is fine. That's half the fun of playing, right? Trying out new things, discovering, experimenting. Yeah, I enjoy it anyway. Alright, let's get another line. Bum ba bum bum. Ba da da dum. It feels so good merging all these parts. Getting all this stuff together really feels like some sort of liberating feeling. Okay. Whew, okay. How are we looking on belt fulfillment? Wow. Oh, that's looking very, very close to high 90%. Yeah, and we're not even... Are we halfway done? We're halfway done. We got a lot more to do. That is awesome. Oh, we're gonna sail through this mission objective for sure. For sure. Oh, yeah. Balancers, maybe? I don't know. Anywho, what I think I'm gonna do is I need to get up, walk around a little bit. I need to blow my nose and take care of a few things, so I'm gonna call this here as an episode. So, boop. Thank y'all for joining me. Name's John Megacycle. Another episode of Shapes I.O. is in the books, and I hope to catch you next time. Hey there, guys, gals, fans, and pals. Thanks for checking out my video. I also want to take a moment to thank all my supporters and donators, and if you'd like to join up with me and game with my crew, all the information to get connected is in the description below. Thanks again, and I hope to catch you next time.